it until we had the hard evidence when getting the book off, off Moko.
Yeah.
But then even then, me and Elena's relationship was that close that I told her when she gets the book back off Moko, this is before we killed her, that she needs to get it and take all the names out of the book before handing it over to Chance. Because I was trying to save her. And after the vote, so the people that were there were pretty much everyone I told you that was at Xavier except for Bones. Bones went to sleep. But there was one more come. Jack from the Parlour House. He's Los Lobos member. He come and voted yes. Which was shocking to me because I thought he was one of Elena's best friends.
Okay, so Jack voted yes. Seems like from then on the vote was pretty one-sided. So
Yeah.
what after that?
Chance said for Bruce to do the deed. And to take Rosemary with him for a bit of experience, but that didn't end up happening because we had a meeting after and they said that Bruce and Jimmy done it. There's three of us, because my son had only just joined the gang, but he wasn't involved in the vote. He, me, him, and another fella, well, four of us, so Billy as well. That's one that I didn't say was there. Billy. Billy was there for killing Xavier, and he was there for the vote.
Billy who?
Billy's last name. Come here.
Billy Sanders, the old blacksmith from Van Horn?
No. He's the one that talks like this there.
I don't think I know him.
With the blonde hair. I just can't think of his last name. Jim will know anyway. Jim's one of his oldest friends, so he'll know. And then, sorry if I'm jumping around a bit. It's things are coming back to me as I'm thinking about.
Oh, it's alright.
Where was I up to? So I said.
So I have up to in the meeting afterwards. It was stated that Bruce and Jimmy did the job, and then I got a little behind you.
Yeah. So Bruce and Jimmy done the job. We weren't allowed to speak about Elena anymore. The meeting after was why we weren't allowed to speak about Elena anymore was because me, Billy, Jim, and my son were all gonna leave because we didn't agree with what just happened. They told us we could. I thought my head was gonna.
These dogs off in the distance to me.
Something I don't know if you were told, Skeeter, but I know Mikhail, I think it was Mikhail told me at one point that Elena was actually seen leaving with Bruce a couple hours before. Yeah.
I got that from a couple people.
Did you notice how everybody acted after she passed? After they found out?
I did not.
Not a single Los Lobos member showed any remorse. They did not have any sorrow. I talked to Graves. I saw Teddy Bones the next day. I saw Jimmy, and not a single one of them looked bothered. They didn't have even a change in their voice. It was weird.
Yeah, we questioned one or two people, and they also were kind of the same way. We questioned Mason Flynn, as a matter of fact.
This is certainly interesting.
Hmm.
I think once these are signed, we have enough information to get out an arrest warrant.
I do too. Problem is, the information we have right now, right? All these people being there don't have an obligation as decided by the courts in the case of the Italians. They are not obligated to report a crime.
They're
So-
not, but
Yes, but if they voted on her murder, that would be what?
that would be involvement.
Accessory and aiding and abetting.
So that's the thing: is first degree murder says that anybody who is involved in a premeditated murder.
We can
Involved.
bring this up to Henry Lafayette and see what he has to say about it as well.
I asked Huckabee about it a couple days ago, and he said you very well could argue that.
Okay.
I
Welcome back.
spoke to Henry. I spoke to Henry in Blackwater, probably either later in the day or just like the next day. I think it was just after, like, pretty sure it was the same day. I talked to Henry in Blackwater because I heard that Lobos wanted to kill me for leaving. Because I ended up leaving anyway. Then they decided. Then Philippe was helping law with their investigation. I'm pretty sure, and he telegrammed me telling me stuff, and then he said that he told Winnie things, and Winnie's part of Los Lobos. Used to be, same with Romero before he had his brain injury.
Charlie was saying something about not trusting Stanley either.
Stanley or Farley, they're both corrupt. Both in Lobo's pockets.
Okay. So you were no longer allowed to speak about Elena because yourself, Billy, Jim, and Will were all going to
We're
leave
gonna
the gang.
leave because of it. We
Yeah.
decided. We told them we were gonna stay because otherwise they're gonna probably kill us then and there in Shady Bell. And then Billy, who's not that bright, starts telling one of the other members that we're gonna leave anyway and they should come with us. So then we had to do a big runner. Yeah. Go out west, but I was still pretending to be giving Lobos information on gangs that have problems with us out there. While I was because they wanted to kill me, giving law information. I wanted to try and stay out of the grasp of Lobos for as long as possible. But then Winnie found out about the investigation and told Lobos, and then they captured Jim at Wallace Station and burned him and shot him in the stomach.
Wait, so
Told-
is this Winona Romero?
Yeah,
She found out what?
She must have found out that I was passing information to Philippe about Bruce and Jimmy's involvement in killing Elena. He gave he gave the telegram to Winona and Stanley, and they both would have went and told Lobos.
And if needed, I can provide evidence of Philippe knowing, because when he did his last will and testament with me, he left some colorful words for Jimmy and Bruce. In his last words.
So they found Jim at Wallace Station, and then what?
Bones supposed to have put a fire underneath him, and they burnt half his face up, and then Chance shot him in the stomach. He managed to survive that.
Okay.
And a few days later, they got him in Blackwater. They picked Jim up in Blackwater, and they tried to kill him, and Jim managed to escape. Billy's not one of the people who have left. He was
Billy stuck around.
yeah, but he was trying to trick us that he did leave.
Okay.
Could hand information back to him, but yeah.
Okay. Now, anything else after that?
No, I've just been keeping my head low since then. Me and Jim have. After that second time, I think that's when Jim wrote. I told Jim he should write that book and hand it in to Law, and I think that's what he did. Then we both went into hiding for a while.
Okay, Charlie. I'm gonna toss you this book. You just read over all of it, make sure I'm not missing anything, and then sign it for me. Let me just make sure I got the right one.
Just want me to sign it C. Burns, or
Whatever you can claim as your own signature. It's there in front of you. It's the very last 2 pages of the book.
Did you say the very last 2 pages of the book? Did you fill that whole thing out?
I've filled multiple books.
Jeez.
It's probably on different crimes.
Yeah, it's different crimes.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
All
he's a
resolved
good
stuff.
deputy, old Skeeter. Well, he was. Now you're a marshal, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
You have any idea where they might be holding Will, Charlie?
If they've convinced him that I'm the crazy one and whatnot, then they probably aren't holding him. But if they are, then it's probably in Rhodes somewhere.
Okay. I haven't seen them around.
Well, where they got Jim the first time was near Wallace Station. I'm pretty sure they hang around out that way in north.
Okay.
Hey, Charlie.
What's that, Felix?
I've got a curious question.
Yeah.
With Bruce, do you know if he killed a man named Ambrose Kovalchuk?
That's Mikhail's brother, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely did.
And did he kill Ivy Miller?
Yeah, they killed Ivy. Yep.
They?
I think there was more than one involved with Ivy.
Oh, Lord.
Now, Charlie, with this statement, we'll be able to at least grab Bruce and Jimmy for the murder of Elena. However, the others, the others who just voted on it and didn't have direct involvement may be a gray area. If you do have clear information regarding prior murders and other people involved, it'll help us put them away as well.
That I'll give you back that job that you've got written down there that Moko offered me 1,500. It was JJ offered them a job.
Okay.
Offered Moko the job for that they'll get $1,500 if they break him out of prison.
Okay. Now, I'm not gonna make you tell me everything that you guys have done right now. However, what I would advise you to do, Charlie, is if you want to see these people hang, I advise you to get an empty book and write down confessions for every single murder that you're aware that any person in that gang took part of. It sounds like it has a very deep history, and the more you give us, the more likely it is that they'll swing.
You know, I don't know if you know about the one where Chance Grave, Billy. I think Jim was there actually. But there was, I mean, Jim will know exactly who were there, but those four were definitely there. There was torture in there behind Blackwater, behind no, not Blackwater, bloody Braithwaite Manor there,
I don't think I heard about that one, no.
and they carved JJ into their body, try and throw off law.
This is
Thing
something that
was,
Jesse Jangles told me before. He
That was framed him.
yes, that's why I asked him about Ivy, because Jesse Jangles was actually trying to protect Ivy. And they made it look like Jesse did it. They put JJ. Go ahead.
Yeah, at Braithwaite, yeah, behind the. I'm just trying to think who it was that they. Who they tortured. They were torturing someone. They got picked up by. Well, funnily enough, I was on a date with Morv. It was me and Morv that picked the injured lady up, and her friend. So they got a call out. Doctor's got a call out there. So. Think who it was. People from Valentine, I'm pretty sure. It's like Valentine Saloon. Not not Danielle and the one what's her name, Rose. Was another. We did say yesterday to you, Felix. We said the names. Do you remember at all?
To be honest with you, Charlie, I've been up for almost 30 hours now. I don't
Was it-
remember.
Fair enough.
Was it those two French ladies?
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but we're gonna go ahead and make our way back down to town. Felix, do you need anything from us?
Oh no, I'm okay. Thank y'all.
Of
Thank
course.
y'all very
be safe.
much.
Yeah, y'all be safe.
Have a
You
good one.
too.
Y'all too.
I don't actually know. I just know that they happen to get tortured by people claiming to be the JJ gang.
There was two of them.
Yeah.
And they're from.
Nope.
Are they from Valentine area?
Right here, come on.
I don't know.
Run me through it. Two people from Valentine. Tortured
I'm
who?
pretty sure they're from Valentine. No, they got tortured by Chance, Grave,
Oh,
Billy, and behind Braithwaite Manor, and they Chance carved JJ into their body.
oh, I actually might not know that.
They're trying say it was yeah. Say it was JJ.
JJ
Okay.
was pretty convinced that that Bruce was the one that butchered Ivy because she didn't have an arm. I think she lost an eye as well. I'd have to flip through my notes and gather what Jesse had said during the visit, but she was in rough shape when they found her. He actually
Yeah,
took her up to
well-
Coulter and nursed her back to health for quite some time.
And Bruce likes to take people out to the forest and read bedtime stories to him and then kill him, chop him up. Particularly red-headed doctors.
Okay. So, have you been going into towns much, Charlie?
No.
Okay. So Felix has
First
my
town I've
telegram.
been to in ages is Annisburg.
Okay. Felix has my telegram. Felix, if you don't mind, go into town at some point and get 2 brand new clean books for me. Give one to both Jim and Charlie. And what I need you two to do is write down any incriminating information, particularly what we're looking for is tortures and murders, stuff of that sort, that the gang has committed and the people who committed each one. I don't need this like right now, but the sooner you can get it to us, the better. And just let Felix know whenever you have them done, and I'll come and collect them. And we're gonna work on getting warrants pushed out for everybody involved. As it is right now, I don't think a first-degree murder charge is gonna stick on the people who just voted. However, I do think that Jimmy and Bruce will absolutely be able to get that put on them. But if we want to see more people go down for this, then we got to start throwing other things together.
Is there
Wouldn't it?
is
Sorry,
there
you
any
go.
way that that he can be put in witness protection for the time being?
Yeah, we can see about that. No, I've never actually put anybody in witness protection. I don't know what it consists of. I don't know how different it is from you just changing the way you look and hiding out in the middle of the forest. Cornwall might be able to provide more information on that.
It's very similar. Takes our responsibility to help him get food, water, make sure his information is locked away. If people are out looking for him, that no one finds him. That kind of thing.
Okay.
It's just I'd rather try and keep it off the books as much as possible because there are marshals that can get their hands on the information
That's
and
what
pass it
I'm
on to
thinking,
Lobos.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
you,
true.
You don't. We won't put you in witness protection. If you do need to reach out to me, if you find yourself in a town or whatnot, my telegram is just my last name, RYCE. I'll see about trying to get you
Yeah, right.
getting you supplies and such.
Yeah.
Other than that, just like I said with those books, just give us everything you can.
Yeah, because I was just thinking in my head then that wouldn't you be able to get some of them for like so say I hired someone like a hitman to kill someone, I'd still get charged with the murder because I paid that fella to kill someone.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to speak with Henry Lafayette about this, or Huckabee, one of the two, and see what they think.
We've
Um,
had previous cases before with several people all in one house where several men were gunned down. And the ruling from that court case stood that anybody that was involved inside uh, was pretty much free to go and had no aiding and abetting charges because they have no obligation to report the crime. Now,
yeah,
the difference here is that there was a vote.
yeah,
And we
people
have
voted.
understanding that people have spoke back and forth about this. So it should be a little bit more cut and clear compared to that last trial, and hopefully we set a new precedent with it. But
Shit, I wish I was on
Yeah.
the prosecution for this one. Oh, I know Huckabee's gonna do a fine job though. Him and Garfield.
Because here's the deal: if some people say we get Jimmy and Bruce to go to trial, and we have to have you testify, and they're found guilty of the murders, and other people go to trial, but they're not found guilty of the murders, those people aren't looking at swinging, and at that point, you've just testified in front of a court to people who are going to be getting out of prison,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's a real dangerous scenario for you. So everything you can give us that will help us make sure that the people involved swing, or at least the majority of the people swing, the better.
Yeah, well, at this point, they're gonna kill me whether I speak or whether I don't. So I might as well do the right thing.
Well, hopefully we can get this all sorted before they can find you.
we're ready.
Okay. Well, we'll be making our way back down south. Felix, like I said, just fresh books for them, and then if you could reach out to me whenever they let you know that they're done,
Absolutely.
that'd be great. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm
All right.
hoping this is helping y'all. They
Yeah.
came to me and I was like, I know exactly who I'm gonna go to. Skeeter, you've always been the person I've trusted most. I'll be honest with you.
Want me to let you know when Jim wakes up?
Jim gave me, or I have Jim's book, which is essentially the exact same information you gave me. But if he has anything to add, then yeah, shoot me a telegram and I'll come up.
He ne- as,
If we can get him
he
to
needs
sign
to
that
sign it.
book,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, we
that's
do
a
need him
big
to sign it. I
piece.
forgot. Yep.
The signature makes the entire statement.
Is it not signed already?
I don't believe so.
I have a copy of it somewhere, probably on my horse actually. 1 second.
Did you just get the telegrams I passed on to Philippe?
I certainly have, and I don't know if Skeeter has.
I did not.
I'll check with Philippe when I get back, Charlie.
Yeah, because it had crimes in the telegrams.
All right.
Well, they at the same time they can actually do a search warrant on the telegrams if you're able to provide any date and time.
Yeah, because I pulled them all out of the Lobos group telegram,
Mm-hmm.
handed them over to Philippe, and he said he handed them to sure it was who's the sheriff now at Lemoyne? It's
William
Kimber.
Kimber.
Yeah.
yeah, Kimber. He said he handed them to Kimber, and he didn't know about Stanley, and I think he said Stanley, so it could be Gone with the Wind. But I'd just check into that because there was crimes like Jack, the parlor house owner, going down to the tequila, the LSM tequila shop in Blackwater and shooting the two people in there. Jack contacting Lobos, letting them know that the law's onto him and to go into hiding.
Okay. I'll speak with Philippe and see what I can get.
Uh, those two women, I just remember their names. Jolene and Harriet.
Darlene and Harriet? Or
Jolene.
Jolene. Okay.
Jolene and Harriet. The ones they tortured at Braithwaite and then carved JJ into him.
Okay. Alright. Well, we should probably head back down to Ansburg before the storm.
Oh, there's a stable here, by the way.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yes.
Then we'll wait around.
Hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'm curious about, did Augustus Kane actually kill Jack Miller?
He was there. Multiple people at fucking Shady Belt. They all shot him.
Hmm.
Is Jack Miller the owner of the parlor house, or is that
Jack
No,
Miller
no.
was different man entirely.
Yeah.
Okay.
The father of Ivy Miller, or at least adopted.
I haven't seen Jack from the parlor house around recently. Is he just laying low, or think he might be dead?
No, I think he just does stuff in his mind.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
You take a nap.
Skater, go on without me.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till after the storm, but yeah. You
Thank
just
you,
gonna stay
Charlie.
around here and ask questions, or are you?
No,
just
I'm going to.
napping here?
Oh, this is a beautiful situation, y'all. I'm over here going check, mate. There's, there's a lot of murders that are going to come to light with this. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to bring a lot of closure to a lot of different things. It's going to bring a lot of stories closure, which is one reason why I really wanted to do this role play and really get it done and out there, is because there's so much depth to the statements that Charlie and Jim are able to give. There's so many things that can come to a close finally. There's not a lot of people that know. Let me look up here real quick. But when it comes to Bruce, Felix is known about crimes that he's committed for quite some time and done some really brutal things. And then on top of that, the confessions that JJ had made. There's oh, good lord, there's so much. Oh lord, another doctor? Hmm. I'm not sure I'm gonna be happy about this.
All right, gentlemen. Where's the stable at?
It's right over here.
Skater.
Yeah, good seeing you too. I'm gonna try and get Charlie back. As much as I didn't want to be his role model, it kind of grew on me. Where the hell is it? I can't see it.
To get Will
Oh,
back,
there it
you
is.
mean?
Oh yeah, sorry, Will. Goddamn, I'm tired. All right, gentlemen, keep in touch. I will try and get as much of this done as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. All right, let's get you some fresh books.
Gotta put my friendly face on.
Okay, so places you don't want to hide. Coulter. Because that's an obvious place to go. You could hide behind the waterfall in Elysium Pools. I doubt they check there. There's some sewer tunnels down by the south side of St. Denis, but it's a little close to roads. They're probably looking for y'all in New Austin, which they're not going to find y'all. If you ever find that you're in trouble or anything, contact me. I will bring people your way. I had a bit of an issue with some stuff tonight, but I have been assured that if there are people that are needed, we can provide and help you, finally bring all of this to a close.
I feel like we
Oh,
should
yes,
be
it
able
is.
to get them all for voting.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is the key word in that situation is involvement. And by voting, they are saying yes, we should kill that person. And because of their vote decided whether somebody lived or died. That is involvement. If a judge decides to rule differently, I will be shocked, Charlie. But I'm just so glad to see this moving forward.
Yeah, I wonder. If what's his name? The judge could shed light on it.
Good.
Alrighty.
should be in your staples, but I'll ride down there with you just to make sure everything's good.
Hey, gentlemen. Whoa.
Yeah. Oh,
Welcome to
sorry about that.
Harrisburg. I'm at the gun shop if y'all need anything, alright?
Okie doke.
I'm just gonna say hello to someone quickly.
All right. This might be a bad time to tell you, but I farted.
I thought it was the horse, honestly.
What were you saying?
I just saw Elena's daughter in there.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying hello.
Gotcha. I need to go get more books.
Well, isn't that special?
Any longer out here hiding in my hair, it's gonna be down to my knees.
Alright. Let's see. I guess back to that spot for now, in case Jim wakes up. Hand him these. I've got them all prepped for you. They're nice and neat. Whenever y'all are ready, let me know. I'll come collect and get him to Skeeter, or have Skeeter come collect. I don't know how it's gonna go. There's 4 books just in case you need more.
Yeah. You have any food on you?
Yeah, I do actually. They're come here. Do you know if there's any fire pit around here? Where's my fucking horse?
Yeah, it's visible to me.
I swear every time. I don't know where my horse is. Oh, there he is.
I think there's a... I was actually, yeah, in the back of the gun store.
Okay. Thank you, Benny, for the raid. I don't know if you've been watching this stream at all, but you're gonna have some pretty interesting stuff come your way. It's gonna be fun. Hello, Dread Pop. Oh man. Benny, a lot of people are telling me that I've lost my mind. Do you know why? Sit behind the gun shop. Oh, maybe that campfire over there. Oh.
I mean, actually in the gun store.
Oh. That's funny. I need that or that. And no, I want to keep the Humvee. But the bow can go for now.
Full with that one. They're about similar in price. Semi's gonna shoot a little faster. Bump's gonna pack more of a punch. Sir,
Yep, trying to use a campfire. It's not working.
if you go outside right here, there's a on the side of the building. There's a little stove.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Probably the semi order because it's a little bit quicker.
You thinking about the semi?
Probably, yeah. Quicker. It's got the...
There's not one back there.
I found one. If you need any food, supplies, anything, do you need arrows?
I don't use arrows.
You probably should. You could get so much food.
Yeah.
That actually right there should last you like 3 or 4 days, honestly.
Yeah. Unless you're awake like 30 hours like you.
Yeah, then it only lasts you 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost like 95% because I've heard it from his mouth. I'm pretty sure that Bruce killed Mikhail's brother.
Yeah,
I didn't want to say it in front of Law, but I'm pretty sure Ivy is Bruce's daughter. I wasn't 100%.
I think Jesse had said something about that. I'd have to look over my notes again. That's kind of weird that Bruce would kill his own daughter. Like, why do you even kill Ivy?
She was ratting to JJ, I think.
Oh, Lord. Goes to show
They
Bruce
run it
knows no
funny.
limits, not even to his own kin.
No. Why he's dangerous. He's very dangerous.
Hmm?
Killed it for the gang, I'm pretty sure. That was before my time.
I, in all honesty, thought you were around a lot longer than you were.
It was January or early February, but it's just before that probably. Pretty sure it's January or around Christmas they killed Ivy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Charlie, I'm
Because they made jokes about it. In front of me. Yeah, like that they took her out to the sunset and shot her in the back of the head.
Jeez.
Man,
Well, Charlie, I am going to go do a few more things, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
it sounds like you need it.
My goal was to get this done today, and I'm happy.
Howdy.
G'day, Flo.
But yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. But just know that I'll help you in any way you need.
Yeah. I'll head out to the cave, that's where I'll be. I'm probably gonna go to sleep though.
Okay. See if Rick's or not Rick, Jim's around before you go to sleep. Maybe he might be lurking around the cave. I don't know. Maybe he might have woke up.
Yeah. I'll see if he's around.
Alright. Oh, you have a good night, Charlie, and you be safe.
Hey, you too, Felix. Thanks for everything again.
Absolutely. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful. Oh, fuck. Closed street. Well, at the same time, I'm not going to sleep just yet. I think after that, I need a little bit of unwinding. I'm gonna go see if some people are around. And welcome everybody to the stream who came over from Benny's raid. It's been absolutely crazy over the past hour and a half, 2 hours. No, 2.5 hours. It's been pretty interesting. Oh. Oh. Especially for, people who, may not particularly like law roleplay. Like, I had a lot of law roleplay today, some blacksmithing stuff, but the stuff tonight was more in-depth, story-driven, and I was really happy to see things come to fruition as they needed to. It's been quite a long day. Let's go check out how long my stream has been up. 30 hours and 19 minutes.
Oh, how's it going, Clyde? Sorry if that took me a second. I was looking at something. So, just like, kind of barely hanging on, but keep it going at the same time. Yeah, I heard it's going wonderful in Monroe tonight because another murder. Don't know who it is yet, but I'm sure I'm going to find out probably in the next 30 minutes. Don't take long for word to get around. I thought cougar fur would sell for more than that. Well, so how's everybody doing today or tonight? Whatever time it is for you. I know I've got meat in here. There we go. Yep. I knew I had more food. If I didn't have it there, it'd be on one of my horses. I get so much food all the time, just from hunting. Ah, shit, I was gonna go get books.
still save you.
That's oregano. I need to keep that. And then this can stay in here. And rose. It's 1:30 a.m. for me. Hello. So, do you play Clyde the Doctor? Okay. Yeah, I like your character a lot. He's very nice. Wow.
Hello.
Hello. Have you seen Henry?
No, I haven't.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought that was Henry for a second. It didn't look like Henry at the same time. Henry, if you're watching this, that should probably be an insult. No, I'm kidding. I mean, Clyde is just like he's a genuine person. Like he's very sweet and caring about people. He just goes about things in a good way. So I was upset to see the whole being pursued after thing was going on, and that was kind of disheartening. Wait, what? I stay up for 6 more hours, I can be considered delusional for the fun of it. I'm not gonna do that though. Mars is stupid. Oh. I don't even know. I think my microphone's not as sensitive as it usually is. It's kind of not picking up stuff that I like. Day has been a day.
Yeah.
T.
Cassian Burris is the only one I know. Oh yeah, and Florence Devereaux. Also, I think they have some connection to Preacher.
Yellow.
Permission to use the hammer.
Yellow.
Ah, wait, hold on. Wait. Stop this for just 1 second. Keep my ass in a second.
It's been a long
Felix,
day.
you're Wally's actual lawyer.
Wally?
Are you his lawyer, for real?
Who's Wally?
Wally
Look at
Rigatoni.
Tony.
No?
You're Gordo's lawyer, therefore you are his lawyer.
Oh, God. I just want to let y'all know
Is
I'm
this
off.
satisfying for you?
I am off duty, therefore I'm not going to be treating anyone tonight.
Me too.
Give him some space.
I'm not gonna fight you.
So what's going on? What are you up to?
It would be over if I wanted to fight him.
Well, can't remember. Right here, hop on.
By the way, you want to buy a camera for $500? I managed to get my hands on another camera.
Hi, Felix.
Shit. Hello. Is it like one of the police cameras, or is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Want to see it?
Well, I saw the last one.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same.
Ah.
But it's a different one.
So, did I tell you about the book that I turned into law?
The book?
Yes. Los Lobos, 2 of them defected because...
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember me telling you about that?
I do.
Well,
But,
they reached... The
oh,
2
sorry.
that defected last night reached out to me, and I just spent the better half of about 4 or 5 hours helping them get safely brought to a marshal who I know isn't corrupt, and they're getting statements and everything. And not only that, I managed to confirm that Bruce was the one that killed Mikhail's brother. I managed to confirm that Bruce was the one that killed Ivy Miller.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
And there's a lot more that's coming. There's so many things. This is essentially opening up Pandora's box. There's a whole bunch of shit that's about to come. They're going to swing.
So that night that they closed down the Parlor House, it was really the vote that you told me about?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, wait, no. They didn't do it at the Parlor House. They did it at, Shady Belle, from my understanding. And I think after Elena died, they met at the Parlor House and swore to never talk about it, Elena, ever again.
Wow. Yeah, the night she disappeared, me, Cornflower, and Tommy were in Rhodes. Cornflower went to the Parlor House, and all the Lobos were there, and they kicked her out.
Has anything else crazy happened today so far?
Hmm?
Has anything else crazy happened while I was, you know...
Well, Clyde died.
Wait, what?
Dr. Clyde Smith died.
No. Damn it, Clyde. Fuck you. You led me to believe that you weren't
Shot
dead.
twice in the chest, flat out.
Do they know who did it?
I don't know.
Well, there was definitely a group that was after him.
Yeah, one of the marshals asked me to tell him what was on the death certificate to compare the injuries that he suffered to the injuries on his sister. Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Slap my back. Slap my back. Slap my back.
Okay. Just a sec.
Just slap my back.
At the same time, thank you, Clyde, because I didn't...
You up?
It's better for it to be a
Yeah,
surprise.
well, fucking smack him. Thank you.
Like, good job. You anti-meta. Ah, damn it.
Yep. 2 gunshot wounds to the chest.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's the butcher's daughter. it would be torturous and all that shit. So for some reason somebody was after me.
Yeah, he was trying to join law enforcement too. As of yesterday.
I'm not sure if that made things better or worse for him, but if I don't think I even have it in me to play poker tonight.
Oh, come on, you're kidding.
I am pretty close to falling asleep.
Yeah, I understand that.
I actually earlier today I ran into Dahlia and we went and gallivanted for a while, and I really love both of y'all. I'm so happy that y'all are a thing, and that not only that all three of us like click like really good friends. You know, it's nice. Is
Yeah, me too. She told me that you guys spent a solid time, a few hours, John.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyable.
It makes me happy because you know what, there's not very many people I get to do that with. I just really treasure the friendship that I have with y'all.
Yes, no, thank you, sir. I think this dial's just aligned perfectly.
Yeah. Plus, both of y'all are intelligent and can challenge my thoughts. Yeah, there's some people that I like. Me and Rick talk quite a bit, but I think I talk more.
You and who?
Rick.
Rick?
Uh-huh.
Who's Rick?
Grace Collins's fiance. Yeah. Or rather was. But since me and him were sort of hanging out, like most of the time it was just like, you know, talking. But I don't know, whenever I talk with you and with Dahlia, like we sit there and like talk about everything for a while. It's nice. Sometimes they really need to vent.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people come to you to complain about the problems, but not many people are willing to listen.
Yeah. I had a bit of that as a problem today, and it's been an interesting day to say the least.
Well, you need to put your foot down sometimes, because people do not respect your boundaries.
No, they don't. And I mean, you know, that's the whole thing with Victoria. Like, you know, I sat there and said, this is what
Wait, what'd
okay
you
with
say?
it. I said, you know, with Victoria, it was just like, you know, this is what I will put up with and not put up with. You know, this is kind of what I like to see in a partner. And, you know, she wasn't willing to fulfill it, so it is what it is.
Yeah. I still believe you made the right choice. As hard as that, as it may be.
Yeah. Just, when it comes... Oh, I'll tell you more about that tomorrow whenever I'm feeling more well-rested. But, it's definitely been quite the day. Me and Dahlia talk about all sorts of shit. She's just fun to talk to.
She said you guys spent, what, a few hours?
Yeah, we went and gathered some herbs, and I mean, I've been dealing with case after case after case. We basically did what me and you were doing right now. We just rode around on a horse and just talked the whole time, just casually trotting around. It was actually really nice. Just to kind of unwind and actually like talk about shit that's going on.
And to be honest with you, that's pretty much all me and Dolly we do. Like most of the time, we just go around talking about all sorts of things.
Funny thing is, we didn't run one call. She told me like she was like, "Yeah, you can ride with, but you know if I gotta go to a call, I gotta go." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." We never went to one.
Yeah, I like hanging out with her when we are clocked out because sometimes we just having a nice conversation and we got interrupted by some idiot who got fucking kicked by a horse or fell off a cliff or some stupid shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have towns that we never clock in. Yeah, Valentine is one of those. Unless something really drastic happened, like somebody got fucking, gutted, or there's a mass gas and large shootout.
Paparia,
The
send
worst
me
part about
a
being
message on
fucking
Discord.
doctor
I'll show you.
is people thinking that they can do stupid shit because you're always gonna be there to fucking patch them up.
Mm-hmm.
But Dr. Ash once said something very wise, and I took that at heart. I don't treat stupid. There's no fix for that.
My favorite saying is you never argue with an idiot because they'll bring you down to their level and beat you in experience.
Well, my father had an interesting saying.
Hmm.
Never underestimate the destructive power of a group of idiots. A large group of idiots.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There's no shortage of idiots in the Sargent County. That's for sure.
Common sense is like deodorant. Everybody has it, but not everybody uses it.
Oh yeah. Man, oh man. A lot of shit happening.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, I can't believe that about Quiet. I mean, at the same time, I was kind of, thinking that could be something that could happen because of what was going on with them. But I was hoping.
I don't know if it was like a shootout in town and he got caught up in the middle of it, or if somebody just straight up went to him and shot him, trying to murder him. I don't know what the circumstance was behind that. I know that his body is in Rhodes at the moment, in cold storage. It's a fucking shame. He left his son behind. Or rather, he was taken away from his son.
It's How many more deaths are there going to be?
I don't know. With the Lobos thing, I expect to see them all dead. At least I hope.
I do too. I mean, with what's about to come their way, there's no way to get out of it. It's...
How many of them are there?
13.
What? Oh, that's a lot of people.
Hmm?
Is the powerhouse not closed, but isn't it? Who owns it?
Jack Perkins.
Is he one of them?
Yep.
Is this whole thing with Alina the cause for the powerhouse to be so inactive lately?
What do you mean?
Well, ever since Alina died, I haven't seen a single one of them, other than Jack, doing the funeral.
Yeah. I've only seen Jack once in a month. People keep asking me, they're like, who owns the parlor house? I'm like, don't even bother. They're like, why? I'm like, he's not even fucking around. That's why.
He's got some balls going to the funeral.
No kidding.
He did. Got some fucking balls. Cass even aware about this whole thing?
Who?
Cass?
I don't think so.
Who knows? Maybe I'll buy the Paul house. Maybe possess that shit.
Oh, they're going to.
Maybe the Scott family can get their hands on it.
They already have a saloon. They wouldn't go for another.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. The Bayou
Wow.
Saloon.
Oh, that's true. Forgot about that. And, what was the reason for them to kill Alina? Was it because she was, feeding law information, like you said?
No, she had a diary of, that she kept of things about people that she had romantic relationships with. And apparently there's potential incriminating stuff in there, but it went to, or she went to leave the bank with it and got robbed by Santa Muerte. Santa Muerte got a hold of it, and then there was a fella who was going back and forth between being LSM and Los Lobos. And,
wow.
Whenever they had enough of them, they took care of them, and in the process, they ended up finding out that LSM had that book, and so they voted to kill her.
What a silly thing to die for.
Right? That book,
Out of all
may
things.
not have held up in court whatsoever, but because they killed her, it made it so that it held water. It made it so that it had worth. That book means everything now.
And who has the book?
Good question. Because Mako and somebody else that's in LSM were caught today, and they turned in a book.
They turned in?
Yeah.
Huh.
They don't know who or if it's the book, but they're about to look into it.
Well, if it is, that means that the Lobos are royally fucked. Good riddance. Good fucking riddance.
Rhodes is about to be the safest place to be.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, it may not end up being that way, but at least it'll be safer than it was.
Well, there's always a vacuum of power. No shortage of fucking gangs to exploit it.
Yeah. See, that's kind of the interesting thing that you got to take into consideration is that once something is lost, something must take its place.
Yep.
But at the same time, Henry, that's why I brought the Los Lobos, or not the Los Lobos, the Lost down there.
That's what?
That's why I brought the Lost down there.
Down where?
To Rhodes.
To equalize things a little bit?
To do that, and whenever Los Lobos goes away, they will take their place. They are better than Los Lobos.
Well, you know what they say, if you want to know a man, give him power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since I got here in the county, I haven't heard a single good thing about them fucking Lobos.
Nope.
I believe 1 week into me arriving, what was the previous owner of the farmhouse name again?
Augustus Kane.
Yeah. Got fucking executed.
Yeah.
Rhodes was dead for a good while. Until they got the parlor house back.
Actually, to be honest with you, in my experience, it was more busy when Parlor House was closed. Because, I mean, think about it at the same time. Since the Parlor House has been open, how many people have actually fucking been in it?
Well,
every now and then we play a poker game.
Yeah, that's true, but that's also because people are not working in there.
Yeah. But that's what I mean.
Before,
Even if
it
it's
was more
busy
active
right now,
before.
it's not because of the Parlor House.
Yeah, true. I mean, we managed to harbor a good community there.
Mm-hmm.
Simony is also a fucking mess right now. It's weird.
Yeah.
The grapevine that the Luca is the one that had Enzo shoot Johnny.
So
I knew Enzo shot Donnie because the night of the shootout they were held up in this room like an attic or something like that on the corner building on the street down on the block of the fucking gun store, and I could hear everything they were saying.
Mm-hmm. The one thing I worry about right now is that that meatball fella. He's like pulling me in 3 different directions, 3 different cases. So far, the man's not said a single credible fucking word yet.
Can you guys just drop the case so you know this is too much bullshit?
I can, but I don't know what his background is. But he obviously has people that work for him. I just don't know how many. And
so you think he might come after you if you drop it?
Potentially. But he's probably the worst fucking petty criminal I've ever seen in my life.
How so?
I mean, he acts like he's a boss, but he tries to run things like he's a soldier. That makes sense?
Yeah, he goes to the front line instead of delegating.
He fucking gets caught for grave robbing and selling moonshine. I'm sorry, if I was running around like I'm the boss or the head of something or whatever, my ass isn't gonna be fucking robbing graves and selling moonshine. I'm going to be telling other people to do that because that's what somebody would do.
Yeah, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed, that's for sure. Jesus Christ. I don't think he has the brains to even go after you. Or if he does, it's gonna be a botch at him. I mean, look at him. He's shaped like a fucking meatball.
Oh my god, that makes me so y'all. That is.
You need to put your foot down.
That is the role that y'all are playing. Y'all are literally trying to be that. Okay, I get it now.
I don't know what the circumstances behind the cases, but tell him to come back to you when he has actual anything that you can actually use.
Yeah, I mean, I've got so many damn cases right now. And the thing is I was hoping like Carter or Philip would help and pick up some of it, and I'm in the bonfire.
Yeah, Philip is, I don't know, he's absent.
Well, I told Michael that I was gonna fucking chew Philip out.
What did it say?
He said, "Oh well, I mean, I'm not too happy with him either." And I was saying this all in front of Shay too. I didn't realize Shay was Philip's son.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shay heard it. He heard why I'm mad at Philip.
Yeah, Philip has something that he needs to do. He needs to say one. He simply disappeared. Left a telegram saying that, Mark and Lance take care of Shay. Goodbye. I'll see you soon. We're all pretty fucking angry. Pretty fucking mad. God knows what the fuck he's doing out there.
Mm.
And, me marrying Dahlia right now is just, she's my main concern. Is, potentially the preacher is, targeting our family. The blood writing on the wall.
Wait, what?
Yeah, remember when I told you that somebody broke into her storage facility and wrote something with blood on the wall?
I don't remember that.
Well, during the height of all the murders a couple weeks ago, and people down left and right, somebody broke into the storage unit and wrote a bunch of phrases with blood on the wall. One of them was not on the wall, on the wall. One of them was written in Italian, and all of them were talking about shadows and something watching from the shadows. Some bullshit like that. And apparently it has some connection, or at least they suspect that it has some connection with that Chester McKnight fella. So if Philip's going after this man, he's potentially putting the whole family in danger. And if anything happens, fuck. Okay. Okay.
3 things. That's just money laying on the ground.
Yeah. If anything happens to my wife because of Philip's actions, I'm gonna kill him myself.
Yeah, Paparia. The funniest shit is when I was sitting there at the poker table, and I hear that
Usually things don't work out the way you
that meatball got carried off in a paddy wagon and was sent to Siska, and like 30 minutes later he shows up, full prison outfit, just sits at the poker table like nothing happened.
Big old wedding.
I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And then about 15 minutes later, the law comes in and goes, all right, meatball, come on. It's fucking great. I've got that on stream. I've got to clip it.
Because if it was just me out there by myself, I wouldn't give a shit. Dahlia was telling me about how she was chasing you around with a rope and RanchRP tackled her and pointed a fucking gun at her face. That fucking, I swear to God, when I heard that, I was so fucking mad. I wanted to go to the roads and shoot Wyatt.
No, don't do that.
No, I won't, but that's what I felt like doing. I told her, you know what, I'm gonna fucking sue his ass. And she said no. I don't know why, but fucking idiot.
Did she tell you why she was chasing me all around town?
Because something about you slipping money in her pockets and she was trying to give you the money back and you were just running around.
Yeah, and every time she would pay me, so she originally paid me $35, and then every time she would...
Oh my God! Whoa! Okay. Okay.
So every time... Every time she went to pay me, she started at 35, and she kept trying to pay me back, and then when she kept failing, I finally broke away from her, and I went and pulled more money out of the bank, and every time she paid me, I'd pay her back $35 more. She was getting so frustrated.
She told me about that.
Oh,
that fucking, that cocksucker RanchRP had to come in and ruin all the fun.
Well, actually, that was more towards the beginning. Yeah, it was while we were like right next to them, and at the same time, you know, I did tell, I was like, "Hey, help me! She's gonna tie me up," but then he was like, "Don't tie him up," you know. So you know, he did give a lawful order and stuff like that. He could actually press charges if he wanted to, but he was just trying to, you know, it looks bad when somebody ties somebody up in the middle of the road. So
I understand, but you know, tackling her, okay, that's. I
Well,
don't like that, but I understand. But pointing a gun at her face.
Oh yeah,
that's where I draw the line. That's where I fucking draw the line. You know, there's one thing, Felix. You don't point a gun at somebody that you don't intend to shoot.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
You pull a gun if you pull a gun out, you better mean to fucking use it. And he's a marshal, and he shot a lot of people, so he knows that. And if he pulled a gun on my fucking wife, it means that he was willing to shoot her. That's something that I cannot. And that's something that pisses me off a lot. But, you know, she told me to forget about it, so.
Yeah, it's not worth the headache. It really is. That's one thing. When my dad passed, is that's what taught me to be the way I am about a lot of things. That one of the things that he bestowed upon me is that time is very precious, and we don't have a lot of it, and the big things that or the little things that we see as big things are not as big as we think they are. They're only as big as we make them. And if it ain't worth it, it ain't worth it.
Not special.
Wouldn't be worth to go to prison for life if it meant losing Dahlia.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night. It's gonna be entertaining roleplay with y'all tomorrow.
No stupid shit such as going out there and shooting people in cold blood. No criminal activities, no getting arrested or anything like that.
Thank you, Devereaux.
Unless it's
You're beautiful.
Charge. Like if Wyatt was to press charges against her, that would fall under bullshit ass charges. In my chart of bullshit ass charges.
Yeah, and we could use Philip Lynn's case as a precedent.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said. If Wyatt ever does something like that, I've got to get fucking Philip to cause a ruckus.
Devereaux, did you get to watch my stream during that whole thing?
Speaking of Philip and marshals and shit, we already made the list of guests at the wedding.
Oh damn, that was quick.
Well, we have a meeting Monday with Monet and Abigail to discuss that.
Yeah, I tried telling Dahlia that I'd talk to them and see if I could get the price even lower, but she's like, no, we don't mind. I'm like, okay.
It's for everything that they're gonna do, I think it's a fair price. Because Monet's gonna make personalized invitations. She's gonna make a portrait of me and Dahlia. She's gonna make the full wedding album. Lots and lots of things. And also, you remember the locket that I bought for Dahlia with my portrait on it?
Yeah.
From Monet. That's gonna be one of the gifts down the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just realized I gotta prepare a speech.
Oh, speaking of gifts, my fucking horse that she bought for me has finally arrived.
Oh, awesome.
It's a Norfolk Roadster.
I can't wait for my horse to arrive. It's gonna be so nice. I like my Missouri Foxtrotter, but it just gets worn out so easily. I mean, he's exhausted as hell right now. Like you see how his head is hanging low like that? It means he's exhausted. He's not moving too much. But he just wears out so easily.
What horse are you gonna buy? Or bought?
I got a Splash Piebald Gypsy Cob.
Oh. Actually, she also bought a fucking Gypsy Cob. She cannot see a fluffy horse. She wants to
Yeah.
That's why I am.
It was kind of funny. I was talking with her about the horse today, and she's like, I got a Splash Piebald Gypsy Cob. And I was like, wait a minute, I just ordered a Splash Piebald Gypsy Cob.
She fucking buys horses all the time. No, I told her, listen, we need to fucking make money for that goddamn house and the wedding. And I'm now in charge of finances. She makes the money. She comes to me with the money. I put it away in my bank. We are almost to $4,000, man.
Oh damn.
We did a little bit of fishing today. I think we made. Oh, she made $300, and I made $150. So
I'm at $1,778. And let's see. In the past 4 days, I've given out $1,233. I've lost $202 in poker, and I still have $1,700.
a lot of fucking money to fucking lose like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm excited for the house.
I actually, if I didn't spend so much money, I would have a shit ton of money right now. Oh, and I've got 7 gold bars sitting in my bank account. So that's 700 right there.
You want me to sell these fucking gold bars for you?
Well, I don't need to sell them yet. I've got to smelt some probably tomorrow. I've got, I think, 4 I need to smelt. And I think somebody was talking about getting a coach in the next few days, which is fucking weird. Like, I haven't sold... In 1 week, I sold 2 coaches. And what? Usually I'm lucky if I sell 1 a month. I sold 2 in a week. I was like, what the fuck? Excuse me?
They're like $2,500, right? Each.
1,800.
1,800. Well, that's a lot of fucking money.
Although I still cut them both deals because one of them is now my employee, and the other is a good so what's his name, Charles Scott. Scots have always been really nice to me and took care of me, so I cut them a good deal on it, especially since I didn't have gold bars to make just make it on the fly, so I actually sold them my personal one. And then, I mean, I still profited $700 off of both.
That's not bad at all.
But not off of each one, but in total.
Oh. Well, that's still $700.
Plus, I've actually had, it's actually kind of working out in a weird way, not being at the forge as much, because, whenever I'm not there as much and I come in, people just like flock to me and are like, I need this, I need that, I need this, and then I just sell a whole bunch of shit in like an hour. I mean, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orders today, and that totaled out to about $150 profit.
There's one thing I don't understand with Starkton County, and that is how people are so broke all the goddamn fucking time. It's so easy to make money.
It is. You gotta be persistent about it, and I think a lot of some of the issue that people might be running into is we get burnt out, or some people don't try to make money for as long. I mean, Joker and Harley, though, like, they fucking gold pan like nobody's business. But I mean, when I look at the filing cabinet for the government for all the documents that lawyers submit, my name is on there more than everybody else's.
I mean, with the amount of cases that you fucking getting.
And I've still got more to submit.
Jesus Christ.
I've got an appeal foreclosure, or a foreclosure appeal that's actually going to be a civil lawsuit against the real estate office that I've got to submit. I've got a probate, or rather a, so it's going to be an interesting case about inheritance that I'm going to be pursuing. There's actually going to be 2 of those. Then I've got 2 cases that Meatball wants me to look into, which, to be honest, it's probably not going to go anywhere. Then
you should charge him extra fees, man. We're wasting your goddamn time.
And then I've got 4 different slander cases.
4?
Yeah, or maybe it's 3.
Felix, I just sent you a telegram. Cora needs a lawyer, like ASAP.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
where?
He is.
Well, there's Connie right there at the fence.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, okay, I'm getting an update right now, so.
Alright.
Oh.
And the
Yeah,
Rigatonis decided they wanted to press charges, so she was writing the warrant for that.
What? The LSO was there.
I
going on,
can't speak
Jeb?
on that. I'm not sure what was going on. I saw Wally Rigatoni in the cell in Rhodes earlier, but that's all I know
Yeah,
about
because
it.
he started a shootout in Rhodes. I was literally there. One of the Rigatoni brothers punched me in the face, so Cora punched him back. They started fighting. It was like a little street brawl. The LSO decided to let it all go because everyone was fighting. One of the marshals was fighting. Like, it was just a big, funny thing. Everyone was just fucking around. But Wally's a fucking asshole.
So who threw the first punch? Achilles?
Technically the other guy did. He punched me in the face.
Okay. But between
And then
between
Achilles
between
punched
Achilles
him.
and okay.
Yes, because he punched me.
So essentially, it's not up to LSO whether they want to press charges or not. It's up to the Rigatonis.
I get that, and I understand that. But the way Snow just handled that, it's because she just fucking hates Cora so much. She did that on purpose, and she knows that she did that.
Okay. Well, either way, so essentially what happened was, from what I'm understanding, and correct me if you've seen something different, she explained that she was gonna be writing this warrant, and she was talking to Cora.
Wrong. Already wrong.
Okay.
She said
What?
he was under arrest.
Okay.
And he said, why? And she said, you have a warrant. And he said, what? And I said, what? And she said, do you want me to write the warrant? And he said, so I'm not under arrest. There's no warrant. And she said, I can write it right now. And that's when he left. And then she chased him down with her gun. And then they got into a shootout. She said he was under arrest first. That was the first fucking words out of her mouth.
Okay, one moment. Let me just check my warrant board.
And she said that she would write it, but she hadn't done that yet. No.
Okay. So after that, what did Achilles pull his gun on her, or?
No, he ran, and she pursued him. Even though he
Okay.
wasn't under arrest and he didn't have a warrant.
I understand that. What I need to know is who shot first.
I don't know because I didn't see. I wasn't. I didn't make it there yet. He ran and I got on a horse and took off after him
Okay.
with her gun out.
Well, the most important thing is Achilles is being treated by the doctor right now. He seems to be stable. He seems to be in good health. I mean, he's a good friend of mine. I hate that this had to happen. I'll be talking to both of them, and I'm gonna try and get to the bottom of
He
this.
just can't. He literally cannot control his fucking anger with her because she just has. They have history and they were together and they hate each other and she pushes his buttons and he pushes hers and that's what they do.
I get that.
And he's gonna make it so much worse if she's there.
Well, I'll be there to mediate. I think Cora knows me well enough, and he appreciates me enough to try and keep his cool. and I'm gonna try and mediate things between the both of them and see what's going on, and try and get to the bottom of this. Ideally, I'm gonna try and do this without any charges being pressed. If LSO didn't press charges, then honestly, regardless of what happened, I think being shot is kind of punishment enough for what happened. So it sounds like he's awake. Let me go in there and talk to him, and I'm gonna see what I can figure out for you.
Okay, thank you, Skeeter.
No problem.
Skeeter's everything alright?
If he gets charged and he already has multiple felonies, like, can he get executed? I don't know how any of this works.
So no, he wouldn't get executed over this. This would be aggravated battery. It's not attempted murder.
Okay. Did I just see Thea right into town? Can you get her?
What's that?
Where? No, I was talking to Kira. Sorry.
Okay. But this, yeah, they would have to prove that he was trying to kill her in order for it to be first degree or second degree. But
okay.
And that even if it was any degree, it would be a second degree. But they would not try to kill him just because he has a bunch of felonies. You have to be more heinous, like tortures and mayhem and stuff like that, to be considered for a threat to society act or anything like that.
Okay.
Breathe.
What's going on?
It's okay. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Snow was gonna arrest Cora. And she said that he was under arrest, and then he was like, why? And she's like, you have a warrant? And he was like, no, I don't. And she said, I can write one. And then he was like, so I'm not under arrest because you don't have a warrant. And so then he fucking took off, and then she chased after him with her gun, and then they got to a fucking shootout. And now he's currently in a cell. I swear, please get the rigatonis away from me. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not kidding.
Oh, I didn't even see you now. I'm sorry.
Wally, get the fuck away.
Get him the fuck away.
Wally, come on. Don't harass her. Okay. They already harassed us. Now let's go.
It's their fucking fault.
Hey, Wally. Hey. Oh.
It's Wally's fucking fault.
Who's that?
We were in Rhodes earlier, and the rigatonis were there acting like dipshits like usual. They started a big fucking street brawl with Chol, and then they started to shoot out. Cora was not involved. He was literally not involved. But then one of the rigatonis punched me in the face, so then Cora punched him, and they got into a little street fight, and that was it. That was all that happened, and then we left. But apparently Snow was there undercover and saw that happen, and the rigatonis wanted to press charges against Cora, and that's what she was arresting him for. But when I asked her what he was being arrested for and what the warrant was for, she said, oh, so many things. But she wouldn't tell me, and there wasn't actually a warrant. So she just did that shit on purpose because it's fucking Snow, and she hates him. So he took off running, and then, you know, she chased him with her gun. I don't know what happened. I don't know who shot first. Peter said he's awake.
Just let Skeeter do his thing. If there's anybody that I trust to handle this, it'd be Skeeter.
No, he's a good man, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And him and Cora are friends.
But if you want to, Jed also contacted his other lawyer, so him and Felix could team up. So Cora would have 2 lawyers if needed.
Okay.
I'm getting Philip in this as well.
Don't count on Philip. He's caught up in some shit. He's not gonna be around for a while.
Christ almighty. Well, there goes my lawyer. Hey, Felix.
Howdy.
Pro bono, yeah, perfect.
I know nothing about the law, but I feel like I'd be a pretty damn good lawyer.
I don't feel confident you would be. But the doctor thing, fucking love that.
I tell you, Reggie, I'm actually starting to look into that search and seizure shit of the other day. It's
Yeah, that was illegal as all hell.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. I'm gonna have some words with some people about that.
Perfect.
Yeah, and the attorney general was there, and he authorized it. He said if don't they didn't
No,
he didn't care if I it was
he wasn't an attorney general. He's a district attorney. He's actually
district attorney.
he's a
Huckabee?
fresh district attorney. No, Favish. So
Well, if you want a
Oh.
group lawsuit, I'm down.
yeah, so to give you all kind of a background of what it was, is apparently LSO thinks that because somebody reported moonshine being sold in the area, and we walked into a bank, they thought that was probable cause to search us. That is not probable
They tried
cause.
doing that to me around Ansburg before.
For you to have probable cause, okay, probable cause doesn't actually give you the right to search somebody. You have every right to say no. I don't want you to search me, because and if you do that, they have to get a search warrant to search your person. Unless you are under arrest or caught in the act of committing a crime that they can verify, there is no probable fucking cause. So, the reason why I looked into this more was because one of my other clients got accused today of selling moonshine. And while they couldn't prove it, because he actually was going into the bank to get some gold nuggets and bring them out to his horse. Well, he went to go out to his horse, and his horse had run off. So he went to go back into the bank to put him back in the bank, and he was walking slow. Well, then he was accused of selling moonshine because he was walking slow, and they weren't going to search him because he just put it in the bank. And that's bullshit. And then they were basically saying to everybody that he was selling moonshine to the other sheriffs, and
Yeah,
defamation.
That's complete bullshit. That's complete bullshit.
So
Yeah,
we're
this is why we need lawyers around. Because honestly,
Mhm.
we're getting fucked up the ass here. I still haven't got my $100 from LSO.
Oh, you mean the $100 that you're gonna pay me that you owe me?
Yeah, sure. Hey, you gotta smoke like a bum off you there, Henry.
No,
What?
he doesn't.
all right.
No, right? Yeah, no.
I will be right back in a minute.
Because I've quit smoking, Henry.
Oh, did you?
Howdy. Huh?
Felix said
Yes.
hello.
Oh, tell him I said hello.
He's right there, and I think the dust is really thick.
Yeah, I don't see Bennett.
Oh, that's so sad.
Did I show you my
He's
wonderful?
had a bad day, and he just broke his heart. Now he's just been stumped.
Oh,
Maybe you should go to bed.
I probably should. I'm working on it. Another client needs another thing. It just happens. So I
Oh.
gotta go get a book and then do a thing. And I gotta give them the book and then I gotta do something. I'm tired.
Well, I don't recommend that. That mud's probably going to give you some kind of disease.
The dust is clear for me.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get this book and get this taken care of. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Good to see you.
Have a good night, Joy, and tell Bennett I said I hope he has a wonderful night, and
can hear
just remember that Douglas is a quack.
Oh. Okay. Well, I got 2 bowls. You want this bowl thing? There you go. Mm-hmm. No. Did you want me to ask him?
Yes, monkeys look better naked than penguins.
Yeah, maybe not today. No, he's definitely not. No, honey.
I got something that'll make Bennett laugh.
Oh, he needs cheering up.
You know,
He just groaned.
common sense is like deodorant. A lot of people have it, but not a lot of people use it.
Well, that's just fact, isn't it?
I thought it'd make you giggle a little bit. I can see you now.
Oh. Hi, Felix.
Hello. I have been awake for... Let me see.
If you've been awake since the last time I spoke to you, you should go take a rest.
I have been awake for a total of 33 hours and 37 minutes.
Good lord, I won't allow you to work on my case in that condition.
Yep,
you
fired.
need to you need to go rest, and then you can think straight, and then start working on it. How about that?
Yeah, I need to get some sleep. I did look into some stuff, and based on what I'm reading and precedents that have been set, okay, so in order for them to actually have a justifiable reason to search you, okay, they have to catch you in the act of committing a crime, or you must be under arrest for committing a crime. If they walk up and decide to ask, they can ask to search you, and if you say no, well, then you have every right to say no. They have to get a search warrant and then search you.
But it had nothing to do with being searched. Oh no.
Damn it. Hello, Poppy. Hope you slept well. Because I still haven't. Oh, you haven't slept yet either? I mean, it's 2 a.m. Like, this is supposed to be the time that you wake up, according to you. You know, wake up to grind your wheat.
Whew. Valentine strikes again.
So where that fits in, while they did not search you, the whole reason that I'm getting into
he
that.
actually, well, he actually said that it would be futile to search me because I went back in the bank with whatever I was carrying, which was gold nuggets.
Right.
So I'm more concerned about him smearing my name in front of everybody in town.
Right.
I know about. Well, I guess the search thing is just like an added thing. Maybe it's like a separate thing, like case-wise. I don't know, but just all goes into malpractice or whatever they were doing.
So this would be an abuse of powers and defamation, because in that statement, he did state that he was going to search you, which means that he was suspecting you of a crime that you had not even committed. But
Yeah, he
there,
accused me.
the thing is in that circumstance, just because there is moonshiners reported in the area, and you walk into a bank, which is what they do when they feel they're about to get caught, does not justify reasonable suspicion. It does not justify
Absolutely not.
probable cause. If that person gave a description of your outfit, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
But they don't even have that. They just say, "Oh, it's in this general area." You can't sit there and say, "Oh, I'm going to search every citizen here." No, you need a search warrant for that. So,
No.
this case kind of ties in with another case that I hadn't officially started, but actually, I would probably have to get somebody to represent me because I got searched.
Yes, exactly. Or asked to.
Yeah. Okay. I need to go to sleep. I'm gonna keep going. I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah. Go sleep, and we'll talk about the my personal issues with Kimber, and we can pursue that when you're
Okay.
had a fresher mind.
Sounds good. You have a good night or morning, Bennett.
You
Love
too.
You.
Good sleep.
All right, stranger.
Oh shit.
Hello, Felix.
Hello.
Does it mention the people?
Hello?
Do you know where Mrs. Cora went?
No, I do not. I think you just scared Miss Sylvie.
Oh, hello.
I have no idea
Sorry.
where she went.
Okie doke. I'm going to go find her, then I'm going to go to bed.
Tarnation?
Good night, Sophia. And remember, I'm a cunt.
Howdy.
Gotta beat her to it.
Sleep, Felix. Sleep.
I would, but Miss Cora ran off.
Mister?
I go through all of that trouble. Make the witness statements and whatnot. Or Miss Cora, and then she runs off. So I think that's gonna do it. I think it's time that I finally sleep after my wonderful almost 32-hour stint now. Ah shit. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, good Lord. see who's awake to raid. Is Rainier awake? Wow, I'm the only one awake and streaming. Interesting. What's that website? Damn it. I have to look at my Twitch every time. What the hell is it called?
Holy hell!
Take it too long. Go to Twitch. Twitch will tell me. How's rude? That's what it is. Okay. Wait, what? There we go. All right, everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Lots of interesting stuff going on today. It's been a long day of about 32 hours. But I hope everybody has a good night. I'm going to go get some good sleep. And I'm shipping all off to Resident Famous now.